Welcome, crypto friends, and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris, and today we have the fifth episode, I think, of MMCrypto and Davincij15, or should I say Schwarzenegger and Mike Tyson. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming back to our show. Guys, just for a quick information at the beginning, what this video will be about. It's getting more exciting and exciting from episode to episode. It's crazy. Davincij just dropped another update on us. So what we will do in this episode, we will do fundamental analysis on two different altcoins, the most suggested altcoins from you guys. We will share a new insight from Davincij on XRP. And very important, guys, make sure you stay here for the whole video. Timestamp still in the description down below, but watch the whole video in the end. Davincij15 will give you three different hints on a certain altcoin, which might be, in his opinion, the next big thing. And if you consider all that three hints, you might be able to guess. But yeah, we will actually tell you exactly how you will find out what that next big thing might be. So that being said, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming back to the show. We know you are very, very busy. How are you feeling today, Davincij?
I'm doing great, Chris. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing all right. You know what? Actually, today I'm able to walk just on one crutch, not on two, because I'm improving. I broke my leg a little whiles back. I was like, something stupid happened. But anyway, it's not a sports injury, unfortunately. But you know what? I'm recovering really fast, and I'm feeling really good about it. I'm actually able to swim right now. I took a swim in the pool today. I really enjoyed it.
Maybe we can go skiing in Davos at the World Economic Forum?
I actually asked them about that because I can ski. I do know how to ski, but they said, no way. The doctor said, not a chance.
Wow. Let's wait. So, guys, quick announcement. Davincij15 will join MMCrypto for the World Economic Forum in Davos. We are really looking forward to that. So we will also drop some exclusive content from that. As you know, this is the place where the big people, unfortunately, kind of decide how to rule the world in the next year. So we might have some exclusive information about that. But now we can start with the first point of today, with the fundamental analysis of two certain altcoins you guys have suggested in the recent videos. We had, I don't know, like 1,500 comments. It was overwhelming. So this are the top two altcoins. And stay here for the end. He will also drop three hints for the altcoin, which is, in his opinion, the next big thing. So Davincij15, the stage is yours. You have developed an altcoin fundamental analysis evaluation formula. We are really looking forward to that fundamental analysis. In the preliminary spreadsheet, we will actually make it to a alpha beta spreadsheet, Davincij15 MMCrypto, with your altcoin formula later on. But now, preliminary spreadsheet with your secret formula. The stage is yours. We are really looking forward to the world's first Davincij15 video recorded fundamental analysis.
All right, well, yeah, let me just share my screen here. I'm going to share this screen. And if you haven't seen this document here, you can check it out on my channel, and you can have access to this document where I've described exactly how I will rate every single cryptocurrency. Now, I use both a tier system and a point system, as just to briefly go over it. Right, and the two systems, the reason why I have a tier system is because I'm tired of people calling altcoins shitcoins. No, that's not going to work for me. Let's change it so that we can use a tier system. And I think anything below the first tier can qualify as the SHIT coins. All right, but yeah. I mean, so the point system is very simple, right? I have like a -7 is the lowest point, and the highest is +7. This document is actually going to be a living document. I'm going to be actually growing it over time and making changes, and making even changes to the tier and point system over time. So it's not going to stay static, because you know what? The crypto universe never stays static. But moving on to our what's it called? Our analysis of altcoins, both Cardano, and what was
Tron.
it? Tron.
Tron, yes.
Yes. We're going to start off with Cardano. Now, Cardano is the ticker symbol ADA. Now, when I look at a coin, I always go to coin market cap. So let's do that right now and pick it up on coin market cap. Sorry. I need to type with two hands, not just one. Okay. Coin market cap. And we're going to type in ADA and bring it up here. So as you can see, right, it doesn't have a huge history, right? Large supply that's possibly available that's going to come into circulation. Currently, there's like, 25 billion coins? Oh, I find, honestly, it's my opinion, I find that quite ridiculous. And so I don't give a positive rating for coins that have over a 25 million supply. Now, the reason for that is that I don't want the coin to have like a low value, less than a penny and stuff like that. So because it just becomes ridiculous when you have to buy like 2 million, 3 million of that coin. And oh yeah, I've got 3 million, 500,000 of this coin. It just, the numbers get too ridiculous. Yes, you could say, well, wait a second. If the coin has a high supply, a low supply, I have to buy a fraction. I only have like 0.1 Bitcoin. But you know what? If the people behind the cryptocurrency know how to market very well, they can always just change the denomination name. And instead of, like, for example, Bitcoin can have like Satoshi. Okay, now you have like not 0.01 Satoshi, you have a million Satoshis. As an example. So I think that's a lot better way to convey your coin. It does, honestly, I know it doesn't effectively matter how many coins there are, because you could actually run a cryptocurrency with just one coin.
Exactly.
Because it's digital and it can be divisible to any number amount. So just remember that. Even though Bitcoin today is divisible by 8, or any of your favorite cryptocurrencies is divisible by some number, maybe 8 or more, it could go a lot more than that. So it doesn't really matter the supply. But for now, as it starts off, I think too high of a supply does have its issues, because one, you don't know exactly how many coins or who has how many coins, and it's difficult when you're dealing with extremely large numbers to talk about it.
It's more a psychological thing, isn't it? Also.
Yeah, it is. It is a more psychological thing. And I find that coins with a low supply end up going higher faster.
So that's actually also a data thing. You are looking in the history and checking out what is the past performance for a certain supply, and then you are saying, okay, because of the history, coins with a lower supply tended to perform better, actually.
Exactly. With lower supply, they perform a lot better. Now, that's not the only caveat, right? But generally, that's what helps a coin perform. Now, to give the point system right here, I put 0 here because, you know what, you either get it or not, right? And then, of course, in the negative side, whether you either get it, you either are negative or not. So over here, we're talking about market cap. Market cap is very important, because then it shows that the cryptocurrency is doing very well as well, of course, because you know what? Even though I might not like the cryptocurrency, it doesn't matter. What matters is the market. Does the market really like it? And how do you know if the market likes it? Price. Price is everything. So clearly, the market loves Cardano with what is that? 1.1 billion market cap. I have to agree that this coin is doing extremely well, and I do have some myself. I want to show you a chart actually Oh, I have to log in again. Oh no. Okay. Let me just quickly log
Make
in.
sure that the
Here.
password is just blurred because we cannot edit it because it
Oh
gets
darn.
uploaded.
Okay. You know what? Hang on a sec. I'm gonna switch to back to my screen here.
Exactly.
Sorry, I have to like log in,
And
log into this thing.
in the meantime, I can give some updates maybe for the audience. You can just type that in. So actually, what will happen if not everyone has watched that? His altcoin document, we will put it in the description down below as well, so you can just fresh it up for yourself. And maybe also while you're watching, you can just put it on another screen or so. And also, if you haven't watched our last video on our channel, is that we will release soon, maybe in a week and two. It will take some coding time. We will release a spreadsheet with community voting functions, live prices, everything included, with actually Davincij15's altcoin formula in that spreadsheet, and altcoins can be evaluated in that spreadsheet from the backend and shown to everyone out there, because there is this issue of time. Davinci is very, very busy, and this is something like a joint venture thing, and something to save him time and still deliver on your guys' wishes on the fundamental analysis. Yes.
Thank you very much, Chris, on that, because it's really difficult to do fundamental. Just doing the fundamental analysis on those two coins today took up like at least 3 hours of my time to actually look at the code and look at what they were doing. And I wanted to look at more because, once you get into it, you actually go, that's interesting. I'd like to learn more. That's interesting. I'd like to learn more. Because it can become a very deep rabbit hole, and you end up like spending more time than you really should on that. Especially when I have other projects that are on the go, like for example Pandora's Wallet. So I appreciate you helping me out with that and providing this support.
Big pleasure. Also, shout out to the whole MMCrypto team. We have programmers there. Marcel, he's coding great. We have a lot of researchers in our team who helped us coding and developing all that old spreadsheet where we will take the code from and apply it to your altcoin formula. So big shout out to the whole team of us as well. So maybe now, are you already logged in the?
Yes, I am. I'm just going to share my screen.
Perfect.
All right. So can you see my screen there?
Yes, we can see it clearly.
All right, awesome. Well, I wanted to get a few more Cardano here, not a whole lot, but as you can see, the market just did not want to. Came so close to my buy order, but it was like, no. Yeah, that's all right. You know what? I just gonna have to let it go, right? Because that's the rules, right? Once you don't chase markets, right? You let it come to you. Notice that I let it come to me, and it didn't came close, but I'm not running after this and trying to buy it here. Sorry, I do not chase markets. They come to me, or they don't come at all.
When the market is smiling at you, it's ready to take your money, isn't it?
Exactly. And look at this. So you can see that right here. Right, it was anybody who was doing day trading, right? The market was like smiling big time right here.
Yes.
Like, see ya.
Oh man, Davinci, you should make a stand-up comedian show as well. That's amazing. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. So.
All right.
We could let's take a look at a long-term chart of this, and let's go to the weekly. And as you can see, when Cardano started off, it started going low. Like most ICOs end up going down at first, right? Sometimes ending up at zero, and that's why I don't like high number of coins. Because look what happens. This thing. You can see it posted probably what was the number it posted? 8 satoshis. Wow. 8 satoshis was the bottom there. Was approximately 8 satoshis was the absolute low. And I don't know if that's an error or the market actually trading that, but that is not a good thing to happen.
It was,
and
at
that happens
prices.
a lot with. that happens a lot to coins that have huge supply. So, and then it goes straight down, and then of course face rips. This is a face rip straight up, which is not sustainable. When you see a cryptocurrency do this, people run. Do not buy it. Please do not. I don't care if it's here. I don't care if it's here. Do not buy it because you don't know how high it's going to go before it rolls over. Stay away. That is my opinion. You could take it or leave it, but it would really help you out if you don't buy like high rolling markets, high rising markets. I just let them go. That's my personal thing that I do. You can do whatever you like to do, but that's what I'm doing. As you can see, I bought Cardano as it was coming back down because I felt that this was a good resistance area to buy, to nibble a little bit. I think I probably got in early on this thing because why would I have some orders up here? But you know what? I have to check back on my records here. Because I got orders way up here, or yeah. So I'm not sure what I did. Maybe I bought some down here or something like that. But anyways, yeah, I like this coin. It's doing very well. And look at this. As a technical analysis, this coin looks like it's ready to rock and roll. Right? I wouldn't buy at the current market price because this thing could roll over before it goes back higher. But yeah, it's definitely something to keep an eye on.
From a technical analysis point of view.
Yeah.
Yes.
From a technical analysis point of view, it definitely looks good, but I'm not buying up here. I'm sorry, I just can't do that.
Sure. Let's go back to the fundamental thing. So we had the market cap, and now the Git activity. Maybe I just want to jump in very quickly for the audience. This is one of the biggest strengths of Davincij. He's a coder. When did you start coding? With 11 or 15 or what was it again?
Yeah, when I was 11 years old, I started coding on a VIC-20. It was my first computer.
Yeah.
And then I moved to a Commodore 64, and that was like a huge thing for me because like my VIC-20 only had 5K RAM, so couldn't do much with that.
So actually that's amazing because that's one of your USPs. You have a lot of USPs, but a lot of people also can check out things like the market cap and everything else, and everyone should use this document to do their own research. But in this episode, we will actually also now check out the code for a very quick amount of time, since you are a very good programmer that might really add some value to the audience.
Yeah, I'm looking at this code, and I noticed that they're using a language that I'm not familiar with called YAML. And it's interesting. I wanted to immediately when I saw it, I was like, interesting. Why did they choose YAML? And I started researching why, and I couldn't find anything. So I had to move on before I get stuck in a rabbit hole trying to find out pieces of information. But the changes here are significant in the sense that I'm going through the changes, and they are making headways on this application on this particular cryptocurrency. So they're definitely making constant changes and following their roadmap, right? And that's very important. So it looks really good, and I'm very impressed with what they're doing here so far. I want to learn more. I need to, I got excited. I wanted to learn more, but I with time constraints, I couldn't study any more than look at a brief overlook of the code and what they were doing. They don't have a long enough history in my point of view. I think they need to for example, it would help to see, right, this and then come back down and then another one, but it's got to be higher, right, than this, or at least the 50% level of that. So from here, I would love to see it come up to the 50% level and then back down again, and then eventually take out this high and make a new all-time high priced in Bitcoin. And then I could say, okay, yes, this coin's been through the mud, it's come down, come back up, and then it's come back down and survive that, then you know that coin is going to survive for long term. So that's a positive when it has a long term history and it's not going anywhere. It doesn't guarantee success, but it's one of the positives. Also, clearly you can see that Cardano is like on practically all the different exchanges here. You can see, so it's well represented, and so it's well diversified. So you know that this coin is most likely not going anywhere. They have all three clients. Like if you head over to their website, they have this. They've renamed their client Daedalus, right? Which is interesting. I'm thinking that Daedalus wallet. I have the feeling that Daedalus wallet is like a generalized wallet that other cryptocurrencies can use, because why would you have a different name than your actual currency? But I don't know. I that's another question I wanted to answer. Like, wow, like okay, that's a cool thing to learn about, because I'd like to know if other currencies have like the Daedalus wallet, or is just theirs. I don't know actually, but they do have all the different operating systems, so major ones at least. They have Windows, Mac, and Linux, so that's perfect. So they get a point for that as well. And so most currencies should get this point. If they don't, oh my god.
Okay.
So they do have a very extensive roadmap, right? If we head back to their webpage, right, we see I've gone over their roadmap. Let's see here, their academic papers. Where did I see that? I had it up on my other laptop, my other computer, and I wish I'd brought that. Cardano. What is Cardano? Up our team. I think it was a philosophy that I was reading. No, it wasn't. But I did. I'm not gonna go looking for it right now. But
No problem. Yeah.
I did read through their roadmap, and it's well defined and well put together, and I'm impressed with what they're doing, and I hope it works out, because they're using a lot of different skills from different skill sets from different people, and what I find is that when you use a lot of people to help develop a decentralized application, you end up getting frozen because of different opinions. We're on the exchange, right? Because, okay, now this is pretty much the opposite of the positive side. So I'm going to go through this pretty fast, right? Obviously, they are on more than one exchange. They have a large supply, so they get a -1, right? They low market cap. Obviously, they don't have a low market cap. They have lots of devs, so they don't have, like, no devs hanging around. Like, for some coins have no devs at all. They're not speaking, and the community doesn't care about it, like MaxCoin. Then there's no scam calls. If you do a search on, there's not a lot of scam calls when you do a search on the web for Cardano. It hasn't broken to its all-time low, as you can see in the previous charts. And the nodes, I've checked into how many. Can anybody create a node and become a node to provide access to Cardano? Yes, everybody can create a node and provide access to Cardano, which is perfect. And so that's why it gets 4 points. Now, I did make some notes here. Right, Cardano seems to have an auto update. This means that the core dev team decides if you agree with them or not. There seems to be no way to refuse any updates. Now that provides a little bit of concern for me. Other than that, I really like Cardano. So moving to next, Tron.
Maybe very, very quick conclusion for Cardano. So it's a tier 2 coin with a score of 4 points. Summing that up, would you say with the technical analysis given in combination with the fundamental analysis, would that be more or less a potential buy for you or not? Just talking from a no financial advice perspective.
For me, it's definitely a buy.
It's a buy in the combination of the technical analysis and the tiering system and the point system.
Definitely a good buy.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to sum that up. Thank you so much. And now we can look at Tron. And while you guys are watching, you can leave your comments in the comment section. Do you think Tron has more points or lesser points? Let us know in the comment section, and don't try to cheat on us. Do it before you jump on that certain point of the video where it will be disclosed. And also, guys, make sure you stay here for the whole video. In the end, just as we said in the beginning, Davincij15 will drop 3 hints for his next big thing, in his opinion, also no financial advice. And if you take all that 3 hints into consideration, you might be able to guess what that might be. And we will also tell you how you will find out actually what that next big thing might be. That being said, let's go on to the next point. Sorry for making that quick call.
No problem, no problem. Okay, so Tron. Good Tron, bad Tron. Which Tron is this? You've heard that. Good Tron,
Yes.
bad Tron, haven't you, Chris?
Yeah, I heard that before, but in another context.
Everybody, I've heard that, and people are like saying, making jokes about that, and I like that. It makes
We will find out.
this crypto space. Most people take crypto too seriously, and you know what? We need to make crypto fun again, right? Because it's not. You know what? Honestly, crypto is just starting off. It's okay if we could have a little bit of fun with crypto. I'm not talking about the stupid fights on Twitter, but just having fun with your favorite crypto and making jokes about it, or making positive and negative jokes, but always making it a fun thing. You know what I mean? Don't make it in too serious all the time.
Yeah, we are having a lot of fun here.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So, moving on, Tron, ticker symbol TRX, right? I believe it's a second tier coin. Right, if we take a look at it on the crypto market cap, Tron, you could see that the supply is pretty high at 66 billion coins. Who has those coins? I don't know, but hopefully it's mostly miners. And right now, if we take a look at the market cap, you could see here, it started off very low and face ripped like everything else back in 2017, and came right back down. And I like this because it came back up at least 50% and headed right back down to its ultimate lows. But let's take a look at this on CoinG so we can see have a better view of it. TRX. I wonder if I even have any of this. I don't think so. No, I don't have any of this. And so, yeah, I like what I see here. Wow, it's taken off. I don't see this. I guess you could say this is a kind of a Wing pattern. So, yeah, this thing is not coming back here and it's already broken the 200-day moving average. Yeah, it's gone. So I won't be participating in this up move that's going to take, and that's unfortunate. I would have loved to get some of this bad Tron, because it's badass Tron.
Yeah.
Oh man, but you know what?
Sorry,
I'm going to put a buy order somewhere in 78.6, just in case somebody does a what's it called, crazy dump, and it comes back down. I might get lucky and get some in here at 78.6. And look at that, 78.6 is right at the breakout level. Awesome. So I might get lucky. So
it's amazing to see the combination of the technical analysis and the fundamental analysis. And this is actually what it comes down to in the end, because the truth is not black or white. It's always somewhere in between. It's a combination of both. So it's very great that you are mixing that kind of up in that episode.
Yeah, it really helps when you do fun. I feel that fundamental analysis, depending on how you do it, because there's different ways of doing fundamental analysis. For example, this is more of a long-term fundamental analysis, my technique, so that it keeps you out of coins that are going to probably die. So this is not a fundamental analysis for the midterm, right? A midterm fundamental analysis would probably take into account something else that they're going to achieve in the future or near term virtue. For example, I don't know, maybe they're creating a new client that's going to be released in March, right? That's a positive fundamental analysis that you can make with that particular coin as an example if that was to occur. So moving on here to their JIT repository. I've looked at their JIT repository and they have it nicely separated out into several different projects. Each of these projects, right, are currently being worked on, and I like what I see. There's so much to see here. They have this CLI wallet, which I think is just basically a command line wallet, but I'm not sure why they have this, and this is why I was like, okay, I need to do a lot more research on this coin. But it looks like they're moving right along well with the coding of Tron on a surface level look. So that's all I had time for, and they also use it. I believe they're also using YAML as well. And so I don't see anything wrong yet with what they're doing, and I think they're probably gonna. This coin is probably gonna do well because I haven't seen anything wrong. I'm really interested in this coin too as well. I like to learn more. They don't have a long history, right? As you can see, as you can go, it only goes back to September of 2017. Really, wow. And right, they're listed on more than 5 exchanges, right? As you can see, they're all over the place, so they're very well marketed, very well placed. I can't see you going wrong if you buy into this, honestly.
No financial advice, guys.
Not if you've already bought into this down here.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me caveat that.
Thank you,
if you bought down here, you're good. You're good. Do not chase up here. That's just wrong. You're gonna get hurt. You don't know how high this is gonna go. I might be wrong, and this thing might roll over and like just go right back down here. So that's why I don't buy up here.
So it's good. We have your analysis. The fundamental analysis says yes, but going to the technical analysis, it says no. So the conclusion might be fundamental yes, technical no. So you would like to put up a buy order at a lower price. So the technical analysis will also say yes, and then you will buy into at a lower price. That's
correct? Now, that is correct. Now, if you want to day trade this, there's a lot of trades here. There's a lot of trades here. But if you want a little old lady trade this is where you got to buy. You have to be a buyer down here, right? If not, you should not be looking at buying. If you're doing the little old lady strategy of trading, it's too late to buy for the little old lady. She can't get into this. Okay?
Yes, sir. All right.
So looking at the clients, I've went to their page and they definitely have all 3 clients. And for the sake of time, I'm just gonna see if I can quickly get to their application. What I like about Tron is their wallets, right? Oops, that's the node. Sorry. Their wallets are all over. They have desktop, Chrome, Android. That's pretty amazing. Wow. They should get like an extra +1 for that.
Yeah, they had a lot
amazing.
of money to do that, but yes, it's a lot.
That is excellent. That's an excellent job for these guys, and I'm applauds to them, man. That's just amazing because that's not easy task to accomplish. I've looked at their roadmap, and I like where they're going. They have a clear view of where they want to go. They're not listed on one exchange, so they don't get a negative point. They do get a negative point because they have a large supply, right? They don't have a very low market cap, of course. They're not under 2 million, and the devs are very active. It's not a scam coin, and it's not reached all-time lows, as we can see in the charts here, right? They have no. Oops. They did not. Oh, did they? Yes, they did. Ooh.
Oh yeah,
My
they
bad.
did. They did.
They
So
did. They did. Oh, I didn't think they did, but yeah.
so let's go back to the
They
spreadsheet. We have to change the scoring
they
now.
did. They did. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. They reached an all-time low. So, 2 points for that's unfortunate. Because you know what, I do like the coin, but under this rating system, they did not get very good score. But at least they're not in the negatives.
But it's cool.
So,
Now we can draw a
anyways.
conclusion. We have 2 points for Tron with not the best technical analysis. And then we have 4 points for Cardano with a little better, but also not the best TA. So in the end, we would say as a conclusion, maybe in this comparison, Cardano is the winner.
Definitely, Cardano's a winner, hands down. It has a stronger support for me on my side, and according to my analysis as well. Now, the only thing I have to point out is that Tron has a limit of 100 reps, reputational nodes, basically. And these nodes take turns somehow, right? Which caused me to question, like, okay, how do they take turns, and why do they take turns, and is that scalable? Because why 100? But at the same time, anyone could still become a node. And so I want to research why is that? Okay, why do they have like these super reps and non super reps? But that's got me concerned. So other than that, that's the only concern so far that I have about Tron, and I still like it. I give it a thumbs up for sure, and that's
So
what I feel about
let's go maybe
Tron.
back to the face. So thank you so much for that conclusion, guys, Da Vinci. And guys, let us know between Tron and Cardano, who is your personal winner? What's your favorite? Let us know in the comment section. And also, before we go to the next points, these next points are XRP. Da Vinci, you already told us before you had a new finding, you have a new opinion on XRP you would like to share. And also, you have a potential next big thing, and you will give us 3 hints. So guys, make sure you stay in for the whole video. It won't even take too much from this point now. But yeah, talking about that, thank you so much for giving us an insight on your fundamental analysis. That was already very, very insightful. And guys, make sure you leave a like for the appreciation of Davincij15 coming to our channel. We are actually trying to get even more likes than in the last video, so make sure you smash up the like button as crazy as you can. So maybe now, before we go to the next big thing coin, we will go to XRP, and you can share us maybe yeah, in some bullets or so what your findings actually are about XRP.
Well, I've been looking at XRP, and I see that there's a good team, good marketing behind it. It's very good developers that mean well, and it will help the banking system. It's really considered a digital distributed digital ledger,
Distributed ledger
uh,
technology, yeah.
distributed ledger technology. Sorry, and it's not a blockchain, but it works very well, and I'm impressed with what they've done. However, there's a concern because they've only made a promise not to increase the supply, and we all know how human promises works. As soon as there's a real problem that occurs, they end up breaking their promise. So, for example, when you loan somebody money, you have all the intention to pay it back, but if something out of the ordinary occurs, you're unable to pay it back. And so you have to break that promise. You don't want to, but circumstances occur that requires you to do so. This is what's possible in XRP. In the future, maybe not in the short-term future, 40 years from now, XRP is going to break that promise of not increasing the supply. And eventually, I believe that they will switch it to a debt-based system, in my opinion.
Okay, so guys, just to sum that up, if you go to coinmarketcap.com and you look up XRP, you will see there a maximum supply. And what Davincij is actually saying is that they are actually, on a technical way, they are able to increase that maximum supply. From a game theory perspective, at that point of time right now, they won't do it because they will destroy their whole reliability. But once they are implemented, gained all that network effects, it might be even possible for them to increase that maximum supply. And as you know from the fiat currencies, that might be not too beneficial on the value of one XRP. So guys, that is really, really mind-blowing to have that insight, because everyone investing in XRP or in any other cryptocurrency is going on CoinMarketCap and everyone thinks that maximum supply you can see right there is set in stone, but it's actually not. So thank you so much for dropping that knowledge bomb on that episode as well. It's actually a really, really interesting insight. But now, and a lot of people have been waiting for that, it was a long ride, but everyone wants to know what are actually, or do you want to add something for XRP? I didn't want to cut you off.
No, I don't have anything else to add.
Okay, I didn't want to cut you off. So now we can finally get to the coin which you think is might be the next big thing. I think you and also Brian Beamish, you guys did some research on that, and yeah, you have actually 3 hints you want to give to the audience, and what you guys can do, just take a pen and paper, write that down, and then you can go out there and make your research. Maybe you can also leave your comments in the comment section down below, what you think, what that 3 hints might lead you to. And after he gave the 3 hints, you noted them, you left your comments in the comment section, he will actually also tell you how you will be able to find out what that next big thing might be. And yeah, so now the stage is yours. We are all waiting for that. I'm really, really excited. Thank you so much, Davincij.
Well, thank you, Chris. I'm going to be announcing with Brian Beamish the coin that I think, and the coin that he thinks is going to be the next big thing. And here's a hint on what I think the next big coin is going to be, and I want to see what people guess in the comment section below. I'm excited about that. I'm going to make some comments below too as well once I read some of your guesses. But basically, so here's some hints. The coin's got to have a blockchain, UTXO, and it's got to have some sort of privacy involved into it. So that will be the if you could see those 3 things in the coin, you can probably guess that might be the coin that I'm going to be selecting. I want to see how many people actually know coins have all those 3 things. I know UTXO is a little technical, but just Google UTXO.
So perfect, guys. Google UTXO, own blockchain and privacy included. And I think we can already say that they are not in the top 500 or so. So maybe you don't have to scroll too much, but we actually don't know as well. So make sure you guys make some notes on that 3 hints. And now, Davincij, I think you are releasing what that coin might be in your next episode on your channel. We will drop the link of Davincij15's channel in the description down below as well. Do you already have an approximation when that episode might be going online? And also, guys, for everyone watching, if you find out what that next big thing might be before they are announcing it to the public, and you can do some research, your own research ahead of that video going online, you will be obviously ahead of time, and you will obviously have some kind of competitive edge to the other market participants. But that being said, do you have any hints maybe when that episode might come?
Yes, I believe on Tuesday at the latest that we should be posting that video.
All right. So, guys, if you are excited, smash up the like button. We are really looking forward. Davincij will also go into the comment section to read all that different things. And yeah, you can also maybe comment on other suggestions. It will be very nice to see some controversial communication in the comment section. So that being said, Davincij, we are really looking forward to go to Davos, network. Also, we are looking forward to see your next episode on Tuesday latest on your channel, Davincij15. Link in the description down below. Your altcoin document in the description down below. And yes, you want to mention something?
I have one more surprise, which we haven't talked about. I'm actually going to be going to Anarchapulco in February. So if anybody is going to Anarchapulco, please join me for some drinks and some fun and discussion about cryptocurrencies. I really like that.
Cool. For that, guys, just join the Telegram group. Davincij is in there as well. And whenever he has a minute or so, he's very, very busy. You can tag him. If you are going there, just tag him and tell him that you are going there. And I don't know, then you guys can check out where that might lead to. But that being said, thank you so much for taking your time again. We are really, really looking forward for your next episode as well, and maybe for our next episode, for the next MMCrypto and Davincij15 episode. Everyone out there also waiting for the altcoin spreadsheet, the Davincij15 MMCrypto altcoin spreadsheet with your altcoin formula. So that being said, thank you everyone for watching, for sticking here for more than 50 minutes with us. It's a huge pleasure for us to talk to you guys always. It was a big pleasure to have you, Davincij, here on our show. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, see you at the next episode of MMCrypto. Also, you will see Davincij on the next episode of Davincij15 on his channel. So that being said, thank you so much for watching. My name is Chris from MMCrypto, and bye-bye.